And here we go, guys. We are on our 59th episode here. Marty has $26,400. Not a bad total, Marty.
Thank you.
And he's facing Connor Mayrose. How you doing, Connor?
Howdy, howdy. What's going on?
Well, you managed to get all the way to the semifinals in tic-tac-toe.
Oh, boy.
That's not too many people do that.
Wow. Well, let's see what I do in this game.
Okay, well, good luck to you. And we shuffle the cards. Here comes my R2 D2 again. And we're off and running. First game is worth $1,000, and the question will start with you, Marty.
Okay.
Our man on the street went to 100 houses in Beverly Hills. I know his feet were tired that day.
Ha ha.
How many of those houses had swimming pools? That's what we asked the 100 people.
Being pretty expensive, I'm sure they do. So I'm gonna say 74.
He's going with 74. Okay. All right, Connor, do you believe that number is higher or lower than 74, sir?
Let's go with lower.
Going lower. Okay, let's check it out. The actual number of houses that had swimming pools in Beverly Hills is 88. Is not lower, it's higher.
Wow.
All right, Marty, you get control of the cards. You have a 7 showing.
Let's change that 7.
Okay, when you win the question, you get to change the base card. The 7 becomes another 7. I'm sorry, Marty.
Lovely. Let's go higher.
Higher than a 7. It's a 5. I'm sorry.
Well, that didn't work.
Yeah, free chance to you, Connor. You have to play off the 6.
Okay. Let's go higher.
Higher than a 6. It's a king.
Lower.
Lower than a king. No, and it's no progress.
Oh.
We don't like that. All right, second question goes to you, Connor. Oh, this should make you feel right at home. You're from New York City, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty close to New York City.
Okay, we polled 100 fashion models in New York City and asked them, in all honesty, do you think you're pretty when you're not wearing makeup? How many models say yes, they're pretty when they're not wearing makeup?
Pretty sure it's half and half. Some wear makeup, some don't. So I'll just go with 52.
Going 52, okay.
Yep.
All right, is that number higher or lower than 52, Marty?
You look beautiful when you're on the runway. You don't when you don't. Lower.
You're going lower. Okay, well, I think my wife looks beautiful with and without makeup, but let's see. The actual number of models that say yes, they do look good without the makeup is... Oh, 53!
Oh.
You and y'all accurate guesses. Y'all are doing fine with these guesses. Connor, you was off by 1, and you almost had a $1,000 bonus there, but you do still get to play your card. You have a 6 showing. Do you want to play it or change it?
Let's change it, please.
Okay, the 6 becomes an 8. Ooh.
Ooh.
That's a bad change. Let's try.
Say it again.
Let's try lower.
Lower than an 8. It's a 7.
Okay. Oh boy. Let's go higher.
He's gonna take a chance. Higher than a 7. It's a 6, sorry.
Darn it.
Free chance to you, Marty. You have to play off the 7.
Let's go lower.
Lower than a 7. No good, it's a double.
Oh no.
Well, Marty, here's the bad news. The bad news is you got a double. The good news is that's the third 7 we saw.
Good.
Okay, your question, Marty.
Okay.
We found 100 geniuses. These are all people whose IQ is above the genius level. And asked them, while you were in school, did you ever cheat on a test? How many geniuses admit that they have cheated on a test?
If favorite geniuses, why would they cheat on a test?
Interesting. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with only 6.
Only 6. Okay. Connor, do you believe that number is higher or lower than 6?
Yeah, I agree with Marty that I bet many geniuses did not, not as many as cheat on a test. So let's go lower.
You're going even lower than 6. All right. Well, let's check it out. The actual number of geniuses that admitted that they have cheated on a test is 47. It is not lower. It's way higher.
What the heck?
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, they cheated.
Holy God.
That's crazy. How do you feel about that, Matthew?
I don't know. I don't know either.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay.
Great number.
Marty, you have that 7 showing. What do you want to do with that 7?
Let's change that 7.
Okay. The 7 becomes an 8. Dad. Bad card, too.
You know what? Let's go higher.
Higher than an 8. It's a 2. I'm sorry.
The cards are evil tonight.
Very evil.
Again.
Connor, free chance. You have to play off that 8.
Okay. Not sure about this. Let's go lower.
Lower than an 8. There we go. 4.
Okay. Let's go higher.
Higher than a 4. It's a 7.
Let's freeze.
All right. Freezing. Making you 2 cards away from winning the game. Now, this is the 4th and final question. Somebody must win this player of the card, so control is critical. And this is your question, Connor. Connor, we asked 100 mailmen, when a package is labeled fragile, do you always give it special care? How many mailmen admit that they don't always give fragile packages special care?
They always, put it on fragile, just to make sure that it's not breakable, just let a warning to them. I'm pretty sure that they'll take care of it, so, it must be a high number, so it must be 75.
Going 75, okay. All right, Marty, how many mailmen admit they don't always give fragile packages with special care? Connor says 75. Do you believe that number is higher or lower?
Well, they work for the government, so they're responsible. I'm gonna go lower.
Hey! Marty, I work for the government too.
No, I was thinking about you.
Okay. All right. Well, the actual number of mailmen that admit that they don't always give fragile packages special care is 11. It is lower. Good job.
Oh,
Amy.
okay.
75 is way high. Okay, Marty, here's the situation. You have an 8 showing, and you have the power to change that 8, but the problem is you have 4 cards to go in order to win game number 1. You could pass it to Connor. He has a 7, but he does not have the power to change that 7. He has 2 cards to go. Now, do you want to keep control, Marty?
Well, he can't change it, so I'm going to pass.
Okay, he does not want to keep control, and you have to call it right on both cards, or Marty wins game number 1 and $1,000. Higher or lower than 7, Connor?
All right. To do or die. Let's go higher.
Higher than a 7. No, and Marty has won game 1.
Good job, Marty.
Amy.
And that takes your winnings to $27,400.
Oh, man.
And now we're going to game 2.
Yep. Oh.
And this game is worth $2,000. And Marty, this is your question.
Okay.
Marty, we found 100 women on a diet and asked them, have you ever gained so much weight that your rings won't fit on your fingers? How many women dieters said yes, they have gained so much weight that their ring won't fit on their fingers?
Why would it be a diet if they're gaining so much weight?
Right.
Let's go for 20.
Going 20, okay. All right, Connor, is that number higher or lower than 20, sir?
How unusual that a dyer, gains so much weight and trying to fit the ring on the finger. I think that's impossible. So, I'm pretty sure it's lower than that.
You're going even lower than that. Okay, let's check it out. The actual number of women dieters that say yes, they have gained so much weight that their rings won't fit on their fingers is 27. Is not lower, it's a little higher.
Okay.
All right, Marty, you have that jack going. What do you want to do with that jack?
Let's go lower.
Okay, he's not changing it. Lower than a jack. It's a 10.
Freeze.
Freezing on the 10, keeping Connor away from his cards. And Connor, this is your question.
Okay.
Connor, we asked 100 people, do you hold a grudge? How many people said they do hold a grudge?
A grudge?
Yes.
Grudge for hurt feelings.
Right. They hold grudges.
Oh, okay. Pretty sure a lot of people have done that, so, probably might be a high number, so, let's go with 70.
7-0?
70, yes.
He's
please.
going with 70 people. 70 people has hold a grudge. All right, Marty, higher or lower than 70?
It doesn't happen very often, so I'm gonna go lower.
Lower, and I will say to folks at home, it's never good to hold a grudge, because holding a grudge only hurts you in the long run.
Right.
That's all I got to say about that question, because if you hold grudges in your life, it only hurts you. The person moved on with their issues, and you're still holding that grudge. All right, so he said 70, and you say lower. The actual number of people that said that they do hold grudges is 45. It is lower. Good job.
But only 45 people have problems, too.
Yeah, they do. You have 10, a 10 up there. What do you want to do with that 10?
Change that 10.
Okay, you have the right to change that card because you won the question. The 10 becomes a 6.
Higher.
Higher than a 6. No, it's a 5.
Dear.
Free chance to you, Connor. You have to play off the 3.
Okay. Let's go higher this time.
Higher than a 3. It's a 9.
Lower.
He's going to take a chance. Lower than a 9. It's a 3.
Higher.
Higher than a 3. No, a double!
Those cards are evil tonight.
Very evil. And you notice, Rondane, there were 3 3s on the board?
No.
Saying to myself, hey, it's better than a 2.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That was terrible luck. I'm sorry about that, Connor. What? Oh, okay. Your question, Marty, is this. Our man on the street went to the Capitol building in Washington, D.C. I'm supposed to go there in September.
Yay.
Where he stood outside a door, which was clearly labeled push. Of the first 100 people to walk through the door, how many pulled the door instead of pushed it?
However, many of those must have also gotten advice from Salt and Pepper as well.
That was okay. That was interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. They're smart, they're intelligent, why would they pull? I'm going to say 17.
He's going with 17. Okay. What do you think about this, Connor? Higher or lower than 17?
Gosh. That's a tough one. Take a guess on higher.
You're going higher. Okay, let's check it out. The actual number of people that walked through the door and pulled the door instead of pushing it is 37. It is higher. Yes, Connor, good job.
All right, thank you.
Okay, Connor, you have that 3 showing. What do you want to do with that?
Let's not change it.
Okay.
Okay, let's go higher.
Higher than a 3. No, it's a 2!
See what happens?
These cards are very...
That was
Oh.
Welcome to my world, Connor Meadows.
Those
Welcome
cards
to my
are
world.
evil.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah, these cards are mean tonight. Okay, free chance to you, Marty. You have to play off the 6.
First of all, welcome to my world, Connor. Second of all, higher.
Higher than a 6. And it's a 5.
I'm joining you. I'm joining you.
All right, well, this is sudden death. Somebody must win on this play of the card, so control is critical. This question goes to you, Connor.
Okay.
We asked 100 men, do you have the same first name as your father? How many men say yes, they do have the same first name as their father?
Some do, some don't. Let's go with 54.
Going 54, okay. All right, is that higher or lower than 54, Marty?
I'm sure many people have the same middle name, but it's not very likely that they have the same first name. So there are a bunch of different first names. So I'm going to go lower.
Going with lower. And yes, I do have the same first name as my father.
I don't.
Yeah. All right, so you say lower, Marty, and Connor said 54, so this is a point decision. Let's check it out. The actual number of men that says they do have the same first name as their father is 10. It is lower. Nicely done, Marty.
All right.
All right, Marty, you have a 6 showing, and you have 3 cards to go in order to win the game, and you have the power to change that 6 if you want to. However, Connor has a 3. He does not have the power to change that 3, and he has 4 cards to go in order to tie up the match. You can play it yourself or pass it to Connor. What's your call?
Let's do it again. I'm passing it.
All right, Connor, you have to call all 4 cards, or otherwise Marty wins match number 3.
All right. Let's see what I can do. Let's go higher.
Higher than 3. 10, continue.
Let's go lower.
Lower than 10. No, and Marty retains the championship.
All right, Marty. Good job.
Those cards was rough in that game, wasn't they?
Yep.
Well, Connor, I'm sorry you did not win anything in this game, Connor. We're gonna give you a $500 consolation prize, and our congratulations, Connor. Okay?
Thank you. That was very nice of you here. So.
That's going to start supporting you.
Yep.
Thank you, Marty. Good job.
Well, Marty, if you win 2 more games, I think we're gonna fill our 3rd spot. So, and you'll get a $25,000 bonus.
Good job.
Yeah, Marty is doing fine. It looks like Marty is trying to head to the Tournament of Champions again.
Yep.
He deserves it.
Amy.
All right, here we go. Sorry about that focus, guys. Let me get that screen share for the last time tonight, and then after this game, I'm going to send it to Gary.
Oh, yes. Marty.
Yay, Gary.
All right, you ready to go?
Yep.
Let's bring those money cards up.
Again.
And what number you want to use to cut the deck?
Let's go a little bit different this time.
Okay.
Let's go for 15.
Going 15. He's going to change it up a little bit.
Yep.
Okay, good luck to you, Marty. Once those cards come on the board, we'll give you your $1,000. Here it is. And for $1,000, your opening card is a queen.
All of it lower.
He's going to say all of it lower. Everything lower than a queen is a 4. You have $2,000 on a 4.
All of it higher.
He's not changing it. Everything higher than a 4. No, it's a 2, but you got a good card. We give you $1,000. What do you want to do now, Marty?
Here we go again. All of it higher.
Here we go. Oh, wait a minute. No, not 09. Okay, all of it higher than a 2. It's a jack. You have $2,000 in a jack.
Change that with number 1.
Okay, he is changing the jack. It's a borderline card. The jack becomes a 6. You have $2,000 in a 6.
Let's go all of it higher. Why not?
Oh, okay. Everything higher than a 6. It's a jack. You have $4,000 in a jack.
Oh, dear. Why not? All of it lower.
He's going for it again. Everything lower than a jack. There you go, 5. Now you have $8,000, Marty. Now, Marty, the question is, do you want to keep that card?
Nope.
Alright, what card you changing it with?
2.
Okay, number 2. The 5 becomes a 7. Now you must bid at least $4,000 on this play of the cards. You can bid more, Marty. What's your big bet?
You know what? Go big or go home. I'll bid higher.
He's going for it. This is $16,000 or nothing. Everything higher than a 7. Yeah, good job. That was a gutsy move, Marty.
It worked.
Nice recovery.
Yeah, it was a nice recovery.
Well played, Marty.
$16,000. We add your previous winnings of $29,400. That gives you a total of $45,400. Good job.
Yay!
And guys, that concludes these set of episodes of Card Charts, guys. And I'm glad did y'all have a good time?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Mostly, except for that darn 2.
Yeah, those twos were mean. Alright, now I'm going to shift things off with Gary. Let me get the credits going for Card Charts, guys.
Gary.
This is Rodney1279 signing off, saying be safe, be careful, take care everybody, and continue to subscribe and support my channel, and continue to pray for Alex Panther because he had his wisdom tooth pulled. Later, y'all.
Yay.
All right.